More Q&A questions.
Alright, so first we have... Excuse me. Cybernetic Slayer.
Cybernetic Slayer.
See, I had burp. Sorry.
Jeez.
Couldn't get it out. Says, I knew you'd hit the 1,000 mark on your hiatus. Congrats. Thank you.
That was awesome.
That was pretty awesome. These two questions are for both of you. Who, dead or alive, would you include in your dream metal band?
I got this one.
We came up with a joint answer, so this is for both of us.
Okay, dream metal band?
Dream metal band.
Alright, gotta have Dimebag Darrell as your guitarist.
Right.
Bass player, Cliff Burton.
Right.
From Metallica.
Right.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, he was good.
And drummer, I know this is a weird one, but you might understand. The drummer from Cream, who's actually surprisingly still alive, I believe.
Amazing.
And the lead singer has to be none other.
Ronnie James Dio.
Yes.
I mean, man, we saw him live.
Yeah, like on his last tour.
Has more charisma in one little pinky toe than probably 3/4 of the population of the world.
I know, and he had cancer, and he was dying. He died in like months.
It's so awful.
After that.
It's like, I'm just saying, it's like when he's singing, he has that power. You know how like the Rock has that power when you feel like he's talking to you?
It's Dio.
You feel like I felt like Dio was singing a song especially for me.
Yeah, and
it was just amazing. And the dude's like 5'4". He is like the shortest guy ever, and he's up there. Well, first of all, he had cancer, which that's extra amazing that he was doing that.
Yeah.
And the dude has the worst haircut in the history of the world. And he's like this tall, and he's just rocking the whole building. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Like James Dio, lead singer, Dimebag Darrell, Cliff Burton, and the guy from Cream.
I kind of feel like we should have another guitarist, though.
Could have Dave Mustaine.
Yeah. He's cool. And I like Dave Mustaine for, like, just his guts.
Yeah.
I mean...
He's got the cojones.
He has the cojones.
Dude got left on the side of the road by Metallica.
It made it his life's mission to make a band that could compete with them. And that... I mean,
who does that?
I know, like, I read his autobiography, and it was just like, dude, you got cojones.
That dude is the man.
And then he's just like this guy, like, he's like, you know, I did all these drugs, and I was crazy, and I admit that, and all this, but I never sold my equipment. And so, like, this dude, like...
One of the band members?
Yeah, one of the band members sold his equipment to get high, and he's just like, you're fired. You're stupid. He's like, I don't care how, like, dumb I was to be on drugs. I was never, like, dumb in the head. And I was like...
I got so much respect for him.
He was cool. But anyways. Yeah.
That would be the band.
That's our band. Number 2. Do you believe that Pantera would have been part of the Big 4 event, Big 5, perhaps, if Dimebag, rest in peace, was still alive?
Well, I don't know, because, I mean, the other bands would have still been there, obviously, right?
Yeah.
And they
Remind me, Metallica?
And Metallica, Anthrax, Megadeth, and Slayer? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the Big 4.
The only one that I don't get is, I was never into Anthrax.
Well, see, that was kind of before us, you know?
Yeah, I just,
I mean, yeah, I understand, like, I'm not the biggest...
to is before us, come on.
I know, but really? I'm just saying, like, I don't know. To me, it's a little different. But, I was never huge into Anthrax, although I do like them. But the other ones are way more into them, right?
Yeah.
But see, all those bands are still around.
Yeah, but still, I think Pantera could have... I mean, maybe it could have been a Big 5. That's what he said.
Oh. But see, the thing with Pantera...
I think the question is, like, do you think they're in the same league? I think that's the question.
Oh, okay.
Basically. That's how I'm interpreting it.
They are different. And I love Pantera. I mean, you know, that's our Raw theme.
Cowboys from Hell CD?
Yeah, I mean... And, I mean, they were so awesome that they could be, like, awesome dudes and be on SpongeBob in the early days of SpongeBob before it was a sellout.
That's true.
But I mean, they disbanded in, like, 2000. I usually say with bands like Nirvana, I'd be like, oh, if Nirvana was still around, they'd probably sold out 10 times fold. Or sucked by then. But I don't think that they would have sucked. I don't think that Pantera... I mean, and the problem with Pantera still being around is their lead singer was kind of a drug, alcohol, crazy guy. And I don't think that the band could have stayed together because of that. But they could have replaced him. It's happened. They replaced AC/DC lead singer.
That's true, and no one noticed.
And no one noticed. I mean...
Which was weird, because his vocal style is very unusual.
I mean, bands can replace. It happens. It can work. I mean, not always, but... To me, Pantera...
Motley Crue replaced their lead singer.
Yeah, but that was way back there. But to me, like,
Saying.
you can replace them as long as they're not the band. The band Pantera was more the drummer and Dimebag Darrell.
Yeah.
You know, like Rob Zombie, like we said earlier. The band is Rob Zombie.
Yeah, you can't replace Rob Zombie or Alice Cooper.
You could put Rob Zombie on a Lady Gaga CD, and that's still Rob Zombie.
It's true.
Like, he could make it work somehow. That dude's freaking insane.
Yeah, he could.
But yeah, I think they're on the level. I don't think that they could have stayed around just because of Phil. And, I mean, obviously the band had already broken up when he died, so...
Yeah.
But I think that Pantera definitely deserves to be up there.
Let's say if they had stayed together.
If they had stayed together, I don't think they would have sold out. I don't think they would have started sucking. I think
You think they would be in that league?
They would make better music than Metallica now.
True.
I mean, Metallica, over the past, since like, 93 or whatever, I mean, just what is going on? Saint Anger was an abominable piece of trash.
That's a good way to put it. It was an abominable piece of trash.
I mean, it was an okay album for a garage band.
Yeah, basically.
But, anyways.
You should see my face the first time I heard that.
Yeah, it's like, did they forget how to play?
I was like...
Did they mix this in the bathroom?
I know.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Next page.
Pantera, Texas own.
That's alright.
Even though we're in Arkansas now.
We're still Texans.
Yeah, always.
Alright, so Big Boy Joe won. I think I said that right.
Bowie.
Sorry guys, I'm not good with names. Anyways, alright, he says, what would have to be your favorite talk show in WWE? For example, Chris Jericho's Highlight Reel, Carlito's Cabana, etc.
Like Heartbreak Hotel and stuff. I'm going to have to say the Highlight Reel just because that's the one that I lived through.
What about Piper's Pit?
I love Piper's Pit, but of course I haven't seen every one.
Well, yeah.
But I mean, yeah, that has to be on there. I mean, no doubt. Like everyone I've ever seen. I mean, Piper, best mic skills ever? Yeah.
You know, I always think this is weird because his grandpa thought that Chronix was like Rowdy Roddy. And
I know, that's
still
just...
don't really see that. Like, it's...
Yeah, I just suck so
weird
bad.
Comparison.
I'm just saying, I don't know why. I think he just said that because, like, the Hot Rod, because he called me Hot Rod. He didn't call me Roddy Piper. I mean,
he thought you Hot Rod?
Yeah.
Okay. I just always think that's weird, like, in my head.
He was a big wrestling fan, got me into wrestling.
Yeah.
Rest in peace. But, yeah, I mean, Roddy Piper's awesome. But yeah, his show was awesome, and everything I've ever seen. I'm just saying I haven't seen every single thing, so it's hard for me to just be like...
the Highlight Reel.
Yeah.
Is there...
No, I'm not saying the Highlight Reel is the best.
You're just saying you picked it because you lived through it, so it's kind of your
But
favorite.
Piper's Pit is obviously the better of them, I'm just saying.
Gotcha.
For me, personally.
Do they not... They don't have one of these now, right?
I guess not.
No, they don't do this now. So I was thinking, I was like...
Yeah, I mean, they're not doing one right now.
No, they haven't really done one since I
In June of 2012, no. Yeah, they've done some, but I can't...
But not on a regular basis, though.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I don't know, not like Piper's Pit and Jericho Highlight Reel level. Just saying. Is that Teddy snoring?
Yes.
Teddy is snoring extra loud. I know y'all can't hear him, but our cat snores. Anyways, what's your favorite Raw and SmackDown stage?
You know, people think I'm crazy, but I love the original SmackDown arena with the little hoop things. It's basic, but I thought it worked. Until Chris Jericho killed it. Well, he got speared by, with the gore. No.
Oh, well, Ed Spears started him, no.
Well, gored, not speared. And that's what actually killed the SmackDown setup, if I remember correctly, and then they went to the fist. I wasn't ever really a fan of it. I thought there was too much going on. But yeah, that one, obviously the new one is just the same one they use for everything. And with Raw, I guess the Attitude Era one, but the last one they used before they went to the one that they changed as soon as Ric Flair was 50% owners, because he was like the Raw GM or whatever. As soon as Ric Flair came in and became sort of a leader, they changed the set from the Attitude Era. But I like the last one they used with the screens. And the middle screen.
You know what?
And the bottom little screen.
You know what I just realized?
What? The set's never changed since you've been watching it?
That, and even when I watch the old stuff,
You don't notice?
I've never noticed a difference.
Women.
I kind of thought it was the same thing this whole time.
No.
Except for, like, the ones from the 70s, I can tell they're different.
The 70s?
Yeah, the ones with the WWF and it's, like, yellow.
The 70s?
I can tell they're different.
You mean, like, late 80s? And,
I guess.
And the early 90s?
It wasn't the 70s.
Oh my God.
It looked like the 70s.
No. They don't show any footage from the 70s. Like, Hulk Hogan is the...
The one with the yellow WWF and it's like yellow.
No, it was just a curtain
and then
in the
Ric Flair's
70s.
out there with his long hair and his sparkly robe. That's not from the 70s.
No! What are you talking
That
about?
was from the 70s.
Wrong company, wrong era, wrong time.
Sorry guys, for those that don't know, I am a new fan and I'm kind of unobservant.
Apparently.
I thought it was from the 70s.
Oh boy, that was
Because
good.
when I always say, but Ric Flair's gimmick was weird, you always say, because it was from the 70s.
Yeah, when he was in other promotions.
Okay.
Like,
All right.
you know, like his original stuff. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
Moving on.
Anyways.
Oh yeah, bonus, we don't watch FCW. Anyways. Alright, so 23 Cleveland Cavalier says, what are your thoughts about Orton's 60-day suspension? We already said this. I think he deserved it. And adios.
Yeah. Shouldn't have broke the wellness policy there, bud.
It's true. This one's for you. The next one's for you.
Okay.
Cover Wonder says, see, I'm just afraid I'm going to do something like I did Newswag instead of Newswag. I'm just afraid I'm going to do something like that.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
what
not sure
afraid
about
of.
that one.
He says, yo, Chronics, how often do you smoke weed?
Never, man. Next question.
Okay, yeah, that's true. But what do you guys think about ADR? Now, I had to ask Chronics about this one because from where I come from, that's actually an acronym. It's a fun fact for everyone. Fun fact. Veterinarians use that acronym. That is a legitimate medical record acronym for veterinarians that means ain't doing right. Like when an animal comes in and it's just sick and you don't know why and it's just kind of sick, ADR. So that's why I was like, ain't doing right. But apparently it stands for Alberto Del Rio. Chronics had to tell me.
Now, what was the question about Alberto?
What do you think about him?
I think that he is unbelievably lackluster. Like, I was kind of like, when he came in. And then after Punk pointed out that he says the same thing and he's really boring, I was like, wow,
Holy crap.
he really does the same thing and really boring. So, good job, CM Punk, on completely belittling a main eventer.
Yeah,
It wasn't your fault, dude, because he really is boring. I'm just saying.
he shed the light on it, though.
Yeah, and that's not good.
It
You're
was
supposed
the moment.
to protect your wrestlers,
Yeah, because it
man.
was that moment when I was like, yeah, he does say the same thing every time.
Like, maybe if it wasn't true, you could have got away with it. Like, you could have said that he was, like, tiny or insignificant or something, but...
You know, back to the other question. People think you smoke weed a lot.
I don't know why.
Like, the dude, it's the long hair.
It must be.
And the I don't care what's going on expression. Like, you kind of have that, especially when
Maybe
you're...
because my name's Chronics, and I
That
say
too.
hooked on Chronics.
That too. I was talking about, like, in real life. Like, we'll be at a bar and dudes will come up
I
and
know,
be like,
they'll ask me for
be
pot.
like, do you have pot?
I'm like, no.
And he'll be like, no.
Like, really?
I was talking more
I
like
got
real
pot.
life situations, because you're always just kind of like, whatever, you know. I don't know.
I'm
just
just
saying.
naturally relaxed.
Just saying.
I'm not even drinking Jaeger right now, I'm drinking water.
That's true, you
And
are.
I know Bizarre1000 on Twitter and YouTube is very upset because
We don't have the red ones anymore.
No,
You know, they were
They're harder
sold
to-
out.
they're harder to find in Arkansas.
They really are. We found green and blue, though.
No, so weird. We found camo ones.
That's true, we did find camo ones.
Anyways.
Moving on. LV5454 says, not sure if you've ever answered this, but what are you going to school for? Congrats on the subs.
I mean, should I say?
I don't know. I meant to ask you about this before we started.
Yeah, we should have. Probably should have said
this
before. But I'll say I'm going in a technical field.
Technical field, okay.
Which is quite the opposite of what my job was initially, and I did not like that, so...
You didn't like your initial job, which is why you're changing.
Yeah.
And I'll say that I just graduated with a 4-year business type degree.
What was your GPA?
Was my GPA, you want me to announce my GPA?
Yeah.
It was a 3.97.
It fits well with your character.
Actually, it was a 3.98. I forgot that last semester when I got all A's, it bumped it up a tenth of a point. So it's 398.
So you're legitimately smart. Well, you.
And I wouldn't have announced that if he hadn't asked. Because,
why?
Well, because when people find out that you make good grades, they get angry.
I mean, but they don't go to school with you.
Well, that's true.
So they have no reason to be mad at you.
That's true.
Or bum questions from you, or steal homework.
No
or
one be mad at me for making good grades and being a nerd. Okay, anyways.
I think people want us to be smart on here. I don't think anybody wants us to be dumb.
Really?
I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm not, look, for the record, I am not as smart as her. I'm going to have so much trouble in school. No lie.
Maybe. But see, look, we make a good pair because he's smart in all the things that I am completely stupid at. Like music,
Words.
Creativity,
repairing things.
Basic things around the house, like the doorknob breaks, and I'm like, oh no, I do!
So yeah.
Yeah, we make
works.
a good pair, we do.
Time check. Man, that doesn't mean take a drink. You're supposed to fill in the blank space.
Oh, I'm filling in the blank space. Oh, that was my bad, guys. I didn't know about the procedure here. Okay.
That was your cue to start talking.
Oh, my bad.
Video making one-on-one.
That was my cue to take a break.
Entertaining lesson number 1. No pauses.
Look,
Dead air time means death.
Another thing that he's good at. On another path.
You're like... So please continue.
Okay, Kishwa Copeland says, what would be your theme song if you were to become a professional wrestler?
Alright.
Alright.
When
I got this.
When I did, I know, when I was a teenager, did backyard wrestling, my theme song was Iron Man by Rob Zombie. And I would have it as my theme song now.
Iron Man by Rob Zombie?
I mean, Iron Head.
Okay, I was like...
Anyways, I don't know why I said that. Iron Head.
Iron Head?
Head, that's right? Iron Head. Yeah, Iron Head by Rob Zombie. And that was my deal. But I can't have it on YouTube because of copyright laws. I hate you, YouTube. You took away my theme song and I had to change it to something else. Which, I like what our Raw theme is now, but it sucks that I had to change it.
What would my theme be? See, I'm not good at picking things. What would my theme be?
Let's see.
It would be something awesome.
No, see, that's the thing. This is where I think indie wrestlers get it twisted. Because, like, a lot of times indie guys want to have an awesome theme, you know? So they're like, I'm going to have Pantera, even though I'm a bad guy. No. You have to have an obnoxious theme, or like something that fits. I hate it when everybody's like, I'm going to have a metal theme, even though, you know, it completely doesn't fit my gimmick. I'm a school teacher, but I have, you know, like Cowboys from Hell is my theme.
I never thought about that.
And they do it all the time. It has it's not brilliant, it has to fit. It has to fit, you know?
Well, what would my theme be?
Let's see. It would have to, I don't know, but it would have to be annoying.
It would have to be annoying.
Yes. It would have to be pompous. It would have
and annoying.
It would have to be
like William Regal's theme.
Well, not really.
Too pompous.
Yeah, I mean, you would be a heel. I mean, maybe you, like, if copyright forbid or let you, you would have like a Lady Gaga theme because you like Lady Gaga, and it's obnoxious to wrestling fans.
That's
and you
true.
could come out and you could just do the walk.
Could I have Bad Romance?
Yes.
Dance to that song.
No, you wouldn't dance. You're a bad guy.
Dance.
You would walk down,
No.
you would look at the crowd, and you would you'd just be like, I can't believe I'm in this room with these freaking morons.
Okay.
Like, wrestling fans. And, you know, you would give them that look, and you'd walk down, you'd walk to the ring, you know, and you would just be, I mean, you would have to be a manager, I think.
Obviously.
And you would just,
I can't wrestle.
You would just be like,
sure.
you know, you internet fans just don't get it. This is the wrestler who's going to make it, and
oh, okay. So
you're
like
just
Vicky
not smart
Guerrero,
enough.
Kind of, because I love Vicky
but
Guerrero.
not like her.
I love Vicky Guerrero.
But not like
I want to yell obnoxiously.
I'm just saying, I think you would have to talk more instead of just yelling.
Okay.
You would fill them with intellect.
Okay. Fill them with intellect.
Our battery's dying, so we should probably stop it there.
Okay, I skipped a guy, so we're going to have to go back, kind of.
Well, we'll have to circle that.
Okay.
Highlight that.